static buzz crackles in the night. James and Dan on the air alive. Hump Day warriors, we thrive. Raise a glass, feel the sound. Happy hour shakes the ground. Waves of freedom break the air. Rocking parks like we just don't care. Antennas twist, catch the sky. Ham radio, calling out the brave. Tonight we rise, tonight we rave. Raise a glass, feel the sound. Happy hour shakes the ground. Waves of freedom break the air. Rocking parks like we just don't care. Feel the pulse, it's a living fire. Live stream, raw hearts conspire. Through the static, we break the chains. James and Dan, tearing through the veins. Raise a glass, feel the sound. Happy hour shakes the ground. Waves of freedom break the air. Rocking parks like we just don't care.
What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zoo November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Hump Day. Time for the Hump Day Happy Hour. Some great music and a whole lot of fun. And as always, before we get started, shout out to these guys right here. They are absolutely awesome. And you know what? It's weeks away from hanging out with a bunch of you guys. So I really cannot wait for that. Also, shout out to these guys too. They're equally as important. They are blue in chat, or they're green in chat, or blue if they're a moderator. And then the ever-changing board with Kilo 9 Alpha Echo Echo with the off-stream donation to move him into the 5 spot. Those last 3 spots are still one big tie. So those spots are fair game for people to be moving around in, guys. Dan, what is going on?
I want to know where Brent is. November 4, Bravo Delta Whiskey. I haven't seen you in the chat yet.
He was activating.
Oh man, he's gonna miss my flat cap. I'm now a member of the flat cap crew.
The FCC.
The FCC. That's right. But hey, maybe he'll tune in later and see this. But run through the list here. Let me scroll up to the top, or what YouTube thinks the top is. Kent, Kilo 9 Alpha Echo Echo. What's going on, buddy? Daryl is here. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra X-Ray Hotel. Hey, thank you, Zach. Yeah, you do that, man. Georgia Parks and Propagation. Hey, it's me. What's going on, Chris? Gene McPhee from Killeen, Texas, and 3XUS. Good to have you in here, buddy. Kenny's here. Kilo Charlie 5. Mike
Juliet Echo.
Echo. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, Tata is in the house from the Great Lakes. That's Kilo 4. Oh, Tata / Whiskey 8. What's up, buddy? Mike 88 KB. Read AB8AS from Whiskey Victor. Ronnie is here, as always, Kilo Oscar 4. Zulu
Zulu.
Romeo X-Ray. What is up? Dad is in the house. Kilo Delta 9 Uniform Victor Kilo. What's up, Dad? Gary Graham is here. What's up? What's up? Liz is here with a chicken banana. That's a new one. I don't think that doesn't sound very appetizing. But that's Liz. That's Romeo 8 Echo Romeo Whiskey. Good to have you in here. Eddie's here. That's our brisket master. Kilo Oscar 4 November. Lima Lima. What's up? Michael and Mary, KE4EST and K4 Alpha. Alpha. Good evening to you both. Patrick's here, KY4AX. Good evening to you too, my friend. Happy New Year, buddy. Chris K2PTC, good evening, my friend. Martini is in the house, literally. Whiskey Delta 4, Juliet. Mike. What is up? Alpha Charlie 4. Hi. Alan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Zach, Kilo 4, Zulu, Sierra, Romeo. The Southern Ham is here. What's up, Paul? Good to have you in here as always, man. Let's see. I got 10-2-TKT. What's going on, Scott? KB3A says his first hump day since retirement. Retirement must be good. I don't know about that yet. Soon, I hope. But good to have you in here, Chris. Scrolling. Whiskey one, Whiskey Charlie. Brian, what's going on, buddy? KT4EM, good evening to you. There's Brent, November 4 Bravo Delta Whiskey. What do you think, buddy? Flat cap crew in the house. I like it, man. I like it. This is a cheap one, but I want to get a better one, maybe. Let's see. Andy Callie, what's going on, buddy? We see you in here. And I think if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Oh, I did miss Dave, who mentioned way up there. KE6GAE. Sorry, Dave. He already mentioned that he haven't tested yet. He's still studying because one of his goals is extra by April. We, along with the clubhouse, is probably going to try to hold him to that. So we'll get it done. How's your week been, James?
Dude, it's been great. Well, you know, I live in the mystical land of confusion currently, you know, because I'm not in West Virginia. I'm in the mountains of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And in the mountains of North Carolina, 1 minute you could be doing a satellite pass in a t-shirt and you're sweating like it's the Amazons. And then you can leave and head to a park, drive through a rainforest because everywhere else is dry, but it's soaked there, and then get to the land of Alaska, where you have to put on a coat and a toboggan to sit outside and activate. It's the craziest thing. It's about
Dapper.
7 or 8 miles and 20 degrees difference. With the sun here, no sun there, and the wind blowing there. So,
all right. I'm not sure if we got a topic for tonight, but we got to talk about this real fast. You call what I call like I don't know exactly what I call it. You call them toboggans, things that go on your head, right?
yes.
To me, a toboggan is
don't do it, Canadian. Don't do it.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's what I know of a toboggan. To me, a toboggan is something you slide down a hill in the snow on.
Oh my God! I'm sending you to Canada. I am sending you to Canada.
A beanie. Yes, Brian. That's what I call it. I call it a beanie. Absolutely. It's a beanie.
A beanie sounds like a little kid talking.
Well, yeah.
It's a toboggan.
How about a tabigi?
Listen, every time I say toboggan in Canada, they all like, that is a sled, blah, 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 blah. It's like, everybody don't live in the land of the snow.
Everybody says, you put that on your head?
And Liz, you do not count. You were just a Southern Canadian.
Skull
there
count.
we go. Eddie's on point. Toboggan from the Georgia boy. Thank you.
I don't think, man. You got to watch out for that Eddie fella. Eddie, are you doing the Bailey's Pride again this year, buddy? Or have you not been to a park in 2026 yet?
I don't feel bad. So you know, the PZN challenge. Everybody says that doing it for a year will break you, and it does break some people. Like, for example, Dan did it. He didn't do it and didn't hardly do nothing that year. Didn't hardly hunt me. He did it again last year,
Yeah.
and so far this year, it is the 7th of the month. He has hunted me one time. One time. However, out of the 13 that finished the PZN challenge last year, 11 of those people have hunted me every day this year.
Wow, that's awesome.
And there's more than those 11 too, of course. But that's the only people that's registering. See, here's the thing. I've got this new trick this year. I'm not looking at numbers. I'm not looking at stats. I might look at somebody else's stats, but I won't look at my own. I have yet to look at my stats for this year, and I'm going to try to keep it that way because I have a plan for me this year. And if I start looking at stats, I will not do my plans. But now I might look at somebody else's. But I don't know who's in the PZN challenge up to day 7 because I'm not keeping up with it. The only reason I know 11 of those 13 is because I'm so used to hearing them from last year and counting who I've got.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to know whether they've worked me or not. But yeah, 11 of the 13 has worked me every day.
Well, that's awesome. I hope they keep it up.
Brian said, "Oh, hey, me too." One time, technically, Brian. No, you hunted me at the club call on the 31st. Never mind. I was going to say, technically, you hunted me too. You may try to do the
Billy Sprout this year, but he has a Vegas trip and he's not sure if I'll rent a car. You mean like you're not sure that you'll be able to rent a car while you're out there because you're like a convicted felon? Or is there another reason? And I'm sorry for airing your business out on the internet like that, but I'm kidding. I'm in one of those moods tonight.
Listen, Dan didn't say it correctly, Brian. I'm sorry. Because you are allegedly a convicted felon.
That's right.
Allegedly.
Just like Terry is allegedly not allowed within 100 feet of a school. That's right. Allegedly.
I mean, who would have thought it would have been a felony to walk into a Walmart and run out with a whole buggy full of Tampax? I would have never thought that, Brian. I mean, not in your defense, I would have never thought it either.
Well, down here it'd be a felony if it was $500 worth of Tampax or more, I guess. If it's like $4.99, that's still a misdemeanor. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But no, I've been busy. I haven't played much radio at all, to be honest with you. But I've been very busy with POTA things, just not things related to being on the air.
Yeah, but you also have to make time to fix things when the game needs them fixed.
That's right. Did it ever work on 160, by the way?
I did retry it one more time after that, and no.
No, I mean, like, has it ever worked on 160? Because I don't know if I've even put 160 in there to try.
I don't know because I've never tried 160 before.
Yeah.
But now this is the weird thing, okay? This is the weird thing. So
we're talking about his stat generator, by the way.
We're talking about my stat uploader where I do my monthly stats for the end of the month to put out for people and stuff like that. And it gives me the correct amount of QSOs that's in the log I'm putting in it. And if I add all those numbers together, like of all the bands, it equals that number. But this is the weird thing. That log has 160 in there. Where's it sticking them?
Yeah.
It's not sticking them in other because the other category is like 2. I have like 2 2-meter contacts for the month of December.
I have to check.
So I don't know where it's sticking the 160. So that's the hold up on the December stat video. Is I can't get a a proper number for it yet.
4.
Huh?
4.
Where do you think it would be sticking them?
Well, I mean, I got to guess.
See, I kind of wonder if it's sticking them
I don't know.
in like,
I haven't looked at that program and basically since I wrote it, so I don't even remember what it looks like. So
okay.
I don't know if I'm. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's probably just something like that. It just, you never put 160 in it because
Maybe.
you didn't expect me to be doing 160. But 15 minutes after the stream starts, hit that like and subscribe button and make the best New Year goal choice and consider becoming an A-Track Patreon. Absolutely. Because there's some real adventure planned, but it all depends on a lot of things. That's why I couldn't make no goals this year, because I don't have the means to do them yet. So
And there's a goal for 2026 from our buddy Eddie. Get his Part 107 commercial drone pilot license.
so here's the thing with that. You're going to get your 107 drone license. What drone are you going to get? Because DJI is outlawed.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I mean, just any drone. Yeah.
That's what I'm curious about. What is people using now?
The Eddie, don't let your eyeballs cross when they get into the different outlines of airports. The magenta dashed or blue solid or faded or it can be fun, for the airspace and whether it's a manned, a towered or untowered airport. Yeah, it's.
I would love to get mine, and I've thought about it many a times. And the problem with it is I've got so much on my plate. Like I've got way too much going on.
Oh, he already has a DJI.
Okay,
14.
okay. Got you. Yeah, if you have them, you're still safe, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna come take them away from you.
Well, I didn't know if because once they're over that certain weight where the FCC can control whether they go up or not in certain fly zones, I didn't know if they were just saying, okay, well, we'll just blank them and they're not going to work. I didn't know how that was going to work.
Yep. I'm curious how long that ban's going to last too, because that's a huge manufacturer.
I know DJI is working diligently, working with Congress and stuff like that, trying to get things squared away. So, I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't work.
Oh, if they are approved, they can still sell them. Just no more can be approved. Okay, yeah. Since the study is done, I got you. So I guess if you already had stock, you could sell that stock, but you're not getting anything new from the manufacturer until they get everything situated. Yeah.
Which I think it's really just a bunch of crap, because they're worrying about dumb things. You're worrying about a drone, somebody flying a drone that that has Chinese technology in it, but you're packing around your iPhone 16 Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Give me a break. That your iPhone's doing a lot more spying than your DJI drone is.
And my drones have never told me anything out of the blue.
Yeah.
That I wasn't expecting.
And my drone has never flew into my room and put an ad on my wall for what I was talking about 20 minutes before that.
I know. That's right. Yeah. I'm sure they'll get it. They'll get it figured out one way or the other, because like I said, it's a huge manufacturer. There's no way. I mean, that's like blocking Microsoft from selling drones. I mean, not drones, from selling software. That's kind of crazy. I mean, there's other drone manufacturers out there. Don't get me wrong. DJI is not The only name in the business.
Eddie says mine has thermal so it can see where I can't.
There you go. All right. Dave just filled out the form on Clubhouse, so now he has to get it by April, or you'll never hear the end of it. There you go.
There we go.
I think you got it, man. You got it. I wouldn't even, I mean, not even a whole hour, just a couple minutes here and there until April, man. You'll get it down pat.
So Dan, have you noticed the extreme usage in Discord in the soda room now?
Yes. Yeah. That's crazy.
I never know what kind of problems I'm going to cause. You know, I come here to North Carolina, and Josh is a normal POTA ham radio guy.
Goes from nothing to sloth.
And then I turn him into a soda hunting machine, in which he starts posting in Discord. And Terry already hunted sodas, but it sparked Terry up again because Josh was going for something. You know, I got my Shack Swaff, and Josh now has his in like 2.5 months.
It's crazy.
and Terry's going here, and then Joe starts hunting them like crazy. Now Joe hunted them before too, but it's just, we'll put it this way: Joe said in there that he has hunted more sodas in 2026 than he hunted in 2025.
Wow. Yep.
Like Josh is going for his 2-time Shack Swaff now, and I did. So I lied. I did look at that today. I looked at my soda points today. I'm surprisingly, might as well say I'm going to go for my 2-time soda Shack Swaff too.
All right. So what exactly is the Shack Sloth? Is it based on points or just on number of QSOs?
It's based on points. You have to have 1,000 hunter points.
1,000 hunter points.
And now to put that in perspective, in Terry's defense, it is extremely harder to do in West Virginia, because you can't hunt the same bands. Well, you can, I guess, if you just sit there and scream your call sign 40 times, right, Terry? But but it when I got down here, it was easy for me. It really was. So, because there's so many parks, so many summits around here. Now, West Virginia has so many summits up there too, but not everybody activates them like they do here.
Now, soda hunters, they get the same point value as the activator minus like a winter bonus, correct?
Minus the winter bonus. So if the summit is worth 1 point, you get 1 point. If the summit is worth 10 points, you get 10 points.
Well, all you need to do is hunt 110 pointers. I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Just go right for the jugular, man.
I mean, you would get it really quick because you got a nice station. You can hear things really well. You would get yours super, super fast. It'd be no problem for you. But
Gene McPhee.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome to POTA Hunter, Gene.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan's already going to work. Look at him there.
That's right.
He thinks good in that flat cap, don't he?
I do.
It's because it's flatter on the top of his brain, and his brain can radiate better.
Let me tell you what, though, for real, Brent, if you're in here, okay, yeah, he said I'll be back. Does your head get hotter in a flat cap than it does a normal cap? I find mine does.
And here we go with the flexing. Brian's going to flex 11 months. Thank you very much, Brian.
Yeah. It's like it keeps your head warmer.
He said, yes, sir. It does.
Like right now, the top of my head is hot.
Well, see, I could never wear one then.
Why?
You don't realize that the heat that the ARRL database produces once it starts working at a park.
Oh, man.
You know.
Oops. I didn't mean to put you on Rover. I'm sorry, dude. Rover Hunter. I clicked the wrong button.
It is great to be a part of POTA, you know. POTA is a really great thing. It's got some really bad issues too, but it's a really great thing. And I love doing it because that's why I've done it for almost 5 years straight in the field.
Yep.
I want to know what it's going to take for me just to one day say, you know, I don't think I'm going to go out and activate today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cold day in Hades. I think.
I mean,
Either that or there's like lava falling from the sky.
think about it. Several bouts of COVID.
Yeah.
Refused to stay in the hospital. Ice storms. 14 inches of snow. New POTA activator Patreon. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Are you already in our Discord?
Man, y'all making me work, and I love it.
Because Dan's got to get all that set up too. So he's going to need your Discord name as well.
Oh, that's
because
KJ5.
we're hoping you're going to come over in the after chat tonight because you're now qualified.
And we all know who that is. If you don't know who this guy is, hold on a second. That's KJ5GKK, by the way.
Okay.
And that is my buddy Paul, the Southern Ham, who puts out some great freaking content here on YouTube. I'm going to drop a link here in the chat. Y'all go check him out. Right there. You talk about somebody who is personable in front of a camera. If you can't get along with Paul, you might as well just hang your radio up and just quit. You know what I mean? He's just that type of person. There's no way not to get along with him.
Speaking of not getting along with people, we were activating today. And, when we started, we called as this frequency in use.
Not 3 times, I hope.
Yes, 3 times.
Oh, that's when the net will start. I'm telling you.
No, it didn't. About 30 minutes into our activation, some guy come on there and started screaming at us. Screaming that we need to get off the frequency, that there's an ongoing net on the frequency.
Wow.
Unbelievable. And he said, they've been doing this frequency for 80 some years. And Josh said, well, you know what? We call this frequency in use. So, they don't own this frequency. And because you're not asking, QRZ. And we kept going. And he kept going on and on and on. And he probably ran off some hunters, but he didn't run off us because we just kept going. But guys, it's really easy to get along with all the POTA activators I know, because all you have to do is come on there and say, hey, do you mind? Here's my call sign. Let me get in your log. Do you mind if we run our net here or blah, 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 blah. And as a matter of fact, when we finally went QRT, I actually said, guys, I don't hear any net out there, but if there's a net out there, we apologize. But next time, send somebody who's going to ask politely instead of demand we leave the frequency because it's been yours for 80 years.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, ain't nobody owned a frequency for 1 year, 80 years, or even 8 minutes because nobody owns them.
And you figure, even if there was a net control station you couldn't hear, you'd hear some other people trying to check in, right?
Right.
That's kind of like POTA. Even though I can't hear the activator, you'd hear hunters.
The guy even said, I'm not part of their net, but I know they've been here for 80 years.
Oh.
I'm like,
yeah, the frequency's in use, dummy.
Give me a break. I moved for all kinds of stuff. I've moved for a guy who likes to talk to his buddy on that frequency one time because he was polite. He come and he threw out his call sign. He got my log. He said, yeah, I was coming here. Me and my buddy normally talk here at 5 o'clock every day, and I don't know how he's going to find me and blah, 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 blah. And he said, would you mind the move? And I said, no, I don't mind because you're really polite and you're really nice. and I don't mind to move it off for somebody. Now, unless it's a contest weekend. If it's a contest weekend, I don't care who you are. If I have a frequency, I ain't moving. I don't care. Unless you have emergency traffic, I'm not moving if it's a contest weekend because
No, you'll never find somewhere.
they're on every 0.5.
At least, yeah.
So
I can't see how they run with their filter so narrow and still hear everybody, because the people that are calling these contesters are still transmitting at 3KC. They're not narrowing down their transmit to match, right? And even in like CW, and when it's like CQ Worldwide CW, oh my God, they have to run their filters so narrow, it's ridiculous, dude.
And then you still have some DX station comes in there 75 words a minute. Speaking of CW, I worked Bill Brown today. I haven't worked him in a while, and it was after we were done after we were done activating. We sat and hunted sodas. I'm with Josh. We sat and hunted sodas on CW from the park. So I was getting a little bit of CW numbers up, and but I seen Bill Brown was on, and I worked him and stuff like that, and I got to thinking, he's the only person I could probably do it to. But one of these days, I'm going to really practice this. But when you do 2 meters, what do you say? You say KE8PZN. When you do HF, you say Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zoo November. Well, when you do CW, why do you say KE8PZN?
Yeah.
So I want to hunt Bill one day, and I want to spell out Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November.
You do it
And
phonetically
because
on
I
CW.
know he will decode everything I put, and he'll come back to me. But knowing Bill, he'll come back to me and spell Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November. This is
Yeah.
and spell out his call sign right back to me, and my mind will blow. But he's the only person, because anybody else that I done that to, they're just gonna say, "Stupid vid, leave me alone."
Yeah. Oh, I've hit Bill Brown, man. I've set my keyer like to 40 and
I'm
hit
sorry,
my button. He'll come right back to me.
He is just like, he had a pile today. I mean, an absolute pile. I threw my call one time, he came right back to me.
Yeah. Crazy.
He's an amazing CW activator.
Dennis says, if you hear Ed out there, Alpha Delta Zero Whiskey Norway, give him a big congrats and a kudos, because he just completed activating all of Misery. All 556 parts in Misery.
556 parts. That is a big accomplishment.
Man, that's huge. That's more than Florida.
Brian, I actually did think about you a little bit too when I was like, I wonder if Brian would get me. I did think that today.
Brian will probably wonder what in the heck is going on until he hears the letter.
The problem was,
number 8,
if Brian got me, he would send me back a paragraph, and he put all these punctuations in it.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. When did I start CW? 2023?
End of 2023.
Okay, the end of 2020. So 24 and 25.
Yeah.
I still don't know my punctuations. Besides question mark. I know question mark.
I know question mark. I know
if
slash.
If I hear a dash, I know it. But if I went to send a dash, I wouldn't know what I was sending.
I wouldn't know what a dash is. I know a question mark, a slash.
Well, slash. That's what I mean. Slash, not dash. Slash dash. It's all ash.
Yeah, that's all I know. I don't need to know. I mean, I don't feel I need to know a comma or anything else,
Eddie says he thinks Robbie got it. Robbie would be fun to do it too, because Eddie, don't mention it to Robbie. Maybe I might do it to Robbie just to see what he does. I've got to really practice that, because so here's the thing with rag chewing CW for me. It's hard because not only do you got to concentrate on sending it correctly, but while you're concentrating on sending it, you have to concentrate on spelling it correctly. Because when you're concentrating on something else, spelling's not exactly the easiest thing to do.
Well, for some people, it doesn't come naturally anyway.
And
And I'm not saying any names,
and,
but
and that's the point. And that's the point. So if you spell something incorrectly in CW, you might be one letter off, but somebody may have missed 3 letters and then caught the one letter you were off.
yeah,
And then they thinking, "What is he saying?"
it doesn't underline it in a red squiggly line for you on CW.
You know,
It sucks.
and I would let my phone send it because I know that what Dan's talking about. Dan's talking about me, but Dan's talking about my autocorrect in my phone because I have the world's stupidest autocorrect. It You know how autocorrect is supposed to put something that makes sense?
Right.
Mine, however, does not do that. Maybe mine is a West Virginia autocorrect.
Yeah. I can send. I mean, I can send whatever. I mean, if I think about the word or the sentence to send, I can send it off the top of my head.
Yes,
Copy it
Eddie.
is a whole different story.
Spelling in your head, exactly. I know what
Yeah.
you're saying because sometimes I'll really mess up something simple.
That's the reason for memory cures, Chris. Absolutely. I would put that Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November in a memory cure.
I don't think it'll hold it.
Well, more than one memory slot. Yeah, you can do it. I mean, you might have to hit memory slot 1, let it play, then hit 2. Yeah, we can get it done.
Yes, I could say that I just spelled Minganese, Dan. That's my autocorrect. It's Minganese autocorrect.
That'd be funny. Just to, I wish I knew when you were going to do it so I could video Bill Brown's raw reaction to it. That would be so hilarious. Like that day, him and Eddie were in the park here, and I snuck up on him with a video camera.
You know, Bill's going to be a lot easier for me to do too because I'm going to be in Florida here in like a week and a half, and I'll be able to hear him a whole lot better because a lot of the parks he doesn't matter what band he's on, he's going to be ground wave.
Yeah.
Because he's really close to where I stay.
So. Yeah. Glad to hear he's doing well, though. I haven't heard him on the air in a while. So.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't been looking either. So that's partly my fault. I haven't heard him if he's been on. So.
Yeah, you probably haven't heard nobody in there because you don't go to your radio no more.
I barely. My ham alerts still go off if you're in my yard, so to speak. The ham alert will go off.
If you're in your yard.
That's right. If you activate one of my parks, my ham alerts will go off and say who's in my yard.
Oh, one of your parks that you do locally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which aren't activated by other people very often at all. So it's kind of like rare that somebody else goes out there.
So why do you have ham alerts on parks that you activate? Is it because you want to meet activators to go out there and activate it?
Because I don't get the opportunity to hunt it very much.
Okay.
Misspelling while doing C. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, man. You done
misspelling while doing CW is rough.
Oh, CW. Okay. See, I thought you done mixed some old Creole in there or something. I was having trouble understanding.
It's okay. I speak Minganese. I got that right off the bat.
I see it now. CW. It makes sense.
Wait, I seen something else that caught my attention up here.
Oh my goodness. I thought you done mix some old gumbo Creole or something in there. I need to come over there, man, and get some good food. Targeted advertising doesn't work unless I'm a 60-year-old Mexican lady who needs a So on my way to Florida,
I'm stopping at Dan's house, and every time I catch Dan putting his phone down, I'm going to talk about 60-year-old Mexican ladies who need bras, and just to see if I can get this to come up on his phone next day.
That would be so great, actually.
So, Eddie says Ovino soon. There might be a really good date for that. Let me see how close Ovino is to there. I'm going to be camping up in North Florida in February.
Where about?
I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's like an hour from you, I think, Dan. So, and I'll be there for the whole weekend. If Oleno doesn't work, maybe somewhere around there will.
Yeah.
That way it'll be easier for you guys to go to. If you're not an 8-track Patreon, what's holding you back? You'll be surprised at the hunters you get. That right there, that is it. You can't get what my Patreon gives you anywhere else, because I'm going to tell you right now, there are hundreds of activators and hunters that doesn't look at the POTA pages anymore. They look at spots in my Patreon. And I mean in my Discord. And the second you spot on POTA, it automatically pumps it to Discord. I'm talking about before ham alerts goes off.
Oh, well, before ham alerts.
Like, I kid you not. So it's funny. It's really, really funny because I'll spot and watch it pop up immediately in my Discord. I'll watch it immediately pop up. And about a minute and a half later, if I'm with Josh or something, I'll hear his ham alerts go off saying that I spotted. It's like game changer. Like, it's funny. Used to be people would watch the ham alerts left and right for me, and get there real quick before the pile up. Now you can't do that watching ham alerts, because by the time you get there, all the Discord people is already there piled up. So it's
what I wish. Speaking of that,
it's crazy how quick it is.
One thing doing the PZN challenge has made me realize, both times I did it, is two things I wish that would happen. And I can't do either one of these. This is up to the app developers for these applications. Ham alert you need to be able to have different alert tones per trigger that you have set up. So I know who the hell it is that spots without even looking.
Agree 100%.
Okay, that was so aggravating to me. But secondly, Discord needs a way to have different notification sounds, be it whatever group you're at tagged in. That would make one notification sound. If it's a direct message, I know you can do direct messages different per channel. So just by listening, if it's something that you really need to pay attention to right then.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two things that really grind my gears about ham alerts and Discord.
Yep, I agree. But in Discord, you can mute things you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
You could if you were just wanting to hunt me, for example, you could subscribe to @PZN Challenge and mute everything else in Discord. And then only when I spot would you get that notification.
That is true.
You can wing it in a lot of different ways. Everything is muted but the PZN Discord.
That's kind of what I did to this last year when I realized that ham alerts didn't have that functionality to send different notification sounds.
73 Gary.
What I did is I muted pretty much all of Discord, and I was in the PZN Challenge role group, so I would get that. So I would hear Discord go off, I would hear that notification, and then shortly thereafter, within 15, 20, 30, sometime within there in 2 minutes, I would hear the ham alerts. And if I heard both of those relatively close to one another, it's a good possibility it was you. So that's kind of the way that I had to do it.
So, Chris, I'm going to make this really simple for you. Go in there and click that link that Dan joined and join the Discord, which I think you're already in there.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So
Sure.
I also see you're green in the chat, which means you can come into after chat. So go in after chat tonight, and whatever problems you have, ask one of the people that's in there, and we can get you squared away really, really easy. But now we were talking about the PZN challenge. I want to talk about something else. There is also another challenge this year that I kind of feel like you guys are horrible people because you didn't watch my video on it. I really feel like this because I think like a lot of people just think whatever challenge James does, you're just in it until you fall out. And that's true with the PZN. All you have to do is hunt me every day. You don't have to do nothing. I'll figure it out if you've hunted me every day. I got a stat for that because that works from Dan's thing. 160 meters don't work. If you hunt me on 160, I don't know. But no, there's another challenge called the PZN Stalker Challenge, and it's for the people who that I want to be cool like the PZN Challenge people, but I don't want to give up every day of my life to hunt James. All you have to do in the I'm getting to that, Chris. I'm getting to that. All you have to do is sign up before this Sunday for the PZN Stalker Challenge. Sign up by sending me a message and tell me you want to. And then as long as you had 15 points within this week from Monday till Sunday, and 15 points is really easy to get. Most people get me 15 points in the first day of the week, but you have to get 15 points every week. 15 points every week. You could do that in one day or you could do it in 7, however you want to do it. But it's really easy to get 15 points. Joe, November 3 X-Ray Lima Sierra said, I know I didn't sign up, but I want to get in the thing. Do I have my 15 points? And I looked, I said, you've got 43. So I mean, it's really, really easy to get the 15 points. And as long as you get 15 points every week for the year, you're going to get the PZN Stalker coin. But if you are in the top 3, you're going to get a custom something. And I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it. Hey, Waves and Wings, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. And no problem. I was on his TikTok stream earlier.
Awesome.
He had a good pile up going. No, you don't get 5 points for hunting me while wearing a flat cap.
Oh, come on.
So what counts as a point? Okay, I'm not going to remember all the points. You can go into the video that I put on this PZN Stalker Challenge and get all the points. But I know every time you hunt me at a park on sideband, it's worth 1 point. So if you hunt me 3 bands on sideband, you made 3 points. Every time you hunt me on CW at a park, it's worth 2 points. So if you hunt me 2 times on sideband and 2 times on CW, that's 6 points. If you hunt me 5 bands on sideband, your 1 point per QSO jumps to 3 points per QSO. So if you hunted me 5 bands, you just made your 15 points right there. If you hunt me at a summit, it's a certain amount of points, which is more than the POTA. If you hunt me on a satellite, it's like 5 points per satellite hunt. So I mean, there's multiple ways to get the points, but like I said, most people have 15 points in a day or two.
What if we hunt you on like 1.2 gigahertz FT8?
1.2 gigahertz FT8. You do get points for hunting me digital. And now I know what you're going to say. You don't do digital.
Right.
But if you hunt me while I'm doing Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Mike India or Whiskey 8 Lima Oscar Golf India, and it's me, not another one of the club members, how are you going to know it's me? I don't know. I guess just hunt it and find out. but you do get digital points for that. Or if you hunt me sideband when I'm doing the club, you get the points. It's the same points as you would if it was me. Because if it's me, it's me.
Hey, guess what?
2 meter. If you get me 2 meter CW, I'll probably give a multiplier for that, Eddie. And believe it or not, I'm going to be doing quite a bit of 2 meter CW this year. But a lot of that would be on satellites. So that's all the points are listed in that video, Alan. And like I said, it's really easy. You can message me here in Discord and sign up. I think I've got like, I don't know, 15 people signed up. But now once you don't get 15 points a week, you're gone. Bye bye. You fill out a challenge. So
You'll be happy to know, James, that I just fixed your 160 meters for you.
okay. Did you figure where was it sending them? Did you figure out where it's sending
It
them?
wasn't sending them anywhere. Actually, it should have been sending them to other, but maybe I missed
other only had 2 contacts.
I added 160, but I'll probably look at that a little bit later just to get rid of the other and just show you every band.
Okay. So the other will just show 2 meter or 70 centimeter or
33 centimeters because that's a really popular band to park people on. So yeah.
It is.
Unlimited points. That's right, Eddie.
I'll tell you what, Eddie. If you get me 2 meter CW for my first ever 2 meter CW contact on satellite, I'll give you a whole month worth of 15 points. You could take a month off.
2 meter CW on satellite?
And yes. On linear satellites, you can do 2 meters. Well, I'm doing on linear satellites. I'm doing 2 meter sideband to start with. I'm not doing FM. You don't do FM on linears.
Can you
do FM or you can do CW?
Can I cross mode you?
You could.
that should give me 30 points. Damn it!
You could. I would take a cross mode on a linear satellite. I would in a heartbeat.
How funny would that
problem. Be? Somebody's going to be doing CW on there, and they're going to do it close to me or something, and I'm going to hear it and I'm going to decode it and call them back. The funny thing, so I'm so used to doing cross modes. It's a normal thing for me to do cross modes. I was on, I forget what frequency, and somebody did digital across the frequency, and I immediately said, all right, the digital station.
The FT8 station again.
Nothing heard. QRZ.
Oh, that is great. With the PSK station again, please. Oh man,
that would be a great video to blow somebody's mind. All right, I'll take PSK station only.
No. I'll take the FT8 station only, then listen to 15 seconds of that crap, and then key your mic and go, all right, got Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November, you're plus 15. Roger.
Patrick said he heard me do it when I did.
And they come back and go, yeah, thanks for the contact, Roger 73, QRZ.
Gene says biscuits and gravy. So he evidently Gene was in one of my pop-ups this week too. Eddie, yes, Hellscriber is coming this year.
Oh yeah.
I need some bandpass filters, but I have a plan. I'm going to be running SO2 on a lot of activations. I'm going to be running sideband or CW as myself, and I'm going to be running digital as Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Mike India.
Hey Brent, is that picture photoshopped or was it for real?
He just put down check Discord photo.
Oh, I see it. And everybody's about to see it.
No, everybody's about to see it. Here we go.
Because you said, here, I'll give you a preview of it. You said that you didn't look good in a flat cap. You remember that?
Who, me?
Yeah. You said you couldn't wear a flat cap because you didn't look good in one. Remember?
I said I couldn't wear a flat cap because you told me it's hot.
No, it was before that, I think. But anyway, I have a picture of you in a flat cap.
I'm looking at the picture and I can't tell that it's a flat cap.
This is what we can dig up in short
It's
periods
going to be
of time.
photoshopped because I know that activation and I know what hat I had on.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
You know, I may have put that on there. On my head. I may have.
Oh my goodness. Brent is awesome.
Brent, did I really put that on my head?
It looks like it, dude. If it's a Photoshop, that's a damn good Photoshop. That's all
I may have. Just being goofy because Brent's not wearing his hat there. No, he's laughing. Yeah. It's photoshopped.
You don't look. It don't look bad on you. You know. Hey. Thank you, Brent, for that gem.
Brent, it was good. It was a good enough Photoshop that it fooled me because you didn't have your hat on, and I was like, "Did I pull his hat off and wear it?" Because that's something goofy I would do. Yeah, no, I know it didn't stay on for that boat ride because I remember that boat ride really well, and it consisted of me, like this the whole time, and I was holding on to my hat, which is my old school Dr. Pepper hat that's right there.
I always took my hat off on the boat. I would hold it in my hand on the steering wheel. You know.
Yeah, we were booking it. Let me tell you, and we was hitting them waves, and I was a bouncing.
I have to stash that photo away in my my blackmail folder one day.
Listen, if that's the best blackmail you've got on me, I'm not scared.
I mean, just a word of warning: if somebody sends me a picture that's not like super offensive or anything like that, or it divulges any kind of personal information or anything that somebody might not want to know, I'll stash it away. And it might be 4 years from now, but I'll find a use for it one day. It's like, I think I got a picture somewhere. See, like 3 years from now, I'll be like, I think I got a picture somewhere. James in a flat cap.
Somewhere I have a video of you and you want it. And I got to remember where it's at.
Oh, you talking about Steven and me?
Yep.
Oh, I do want that video. That's hilarious.
It's got to be on one of
I think you should.
Do you remember what phone I had then? Do you remember what phone I had then?
No, I don't.
Because that was, 2 Huntsvilles ago, right?
2 Huntsvilles ago, yeah. It was hilarious.
It's probably.
I'm sure other people have it recorded too. Yeah.
I'm gonna look on this right here because I think it's probably on this phone right here.
I'm sure other people there have it too. I mean, there's more than one person recording. Just maybe somebody got it by random, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
But I was legitly recording that.
Yeah. I hope you find it so we can play it for everybody.
Yeah, it's probably on this phone right here because two Huntsvilles ago, I should have been on this phone. I'm pretty sure. So.
All right. Well, it's creeping up on the top of the hour here.
It is. It absolutely is. So, what you got planned for this week? Not hunting James.
Not hunting James, and not listening to my annoy alerts from that ham alert company go off, and doing a lot of POTA. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of stuff POTA related. Just happens to be not speaking into a microphone. So, more on that soonish. Matter of fact, but hey. Thanks everybody for joining us here.
So you're saying that you are currently working on my activated All Kentucky award and my activated 15 kilos and my 20 kilos and my 25 kilos, right?
In a roundabout
You're
day.
saying?
In a roundabout way, yes. A matter of fact.
Yeah.
I am.
And when he says roundabout, he means
Yeah.
the size of a round of
Yeah.
a woman that would sit on a hover round that Terry would chase.
It's kind of like going through your armpit to get to your award.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, nothing much. Thanks everybody for joining us this Hump Day Happy Hours, beautiful Wednesday. Episode 227 is in the books. We're going to be heading over to After Chat, which is a Patreon benefit, and I'm going to drop some links here in the chat. And James is going to let you know more about that now.
That's right. Next, I am heading over to After Chat, which I'm hoping Paul, the Southern Ham, will join us in for his first ever After Chat. But I'm heading over there. It is a Patreon benefit, but lucky you can get a week free to try it out for free if you go sign up for Top Up Activator over there. And tell me what the name of that place is in Indiana there. Kokomo?
Kokomo. Way down in Kokomo.
So it's a Beach Boy song. All right. Hey, thank you very much. I've got two of them. I've also got the old school one sitting right over there as well. I love my Dr. Pepper hats. But anyway, I'll be heading over there. Other than that, I'll be out activating tomorrow. I got a video drop at 4 o'clock, which is my first soda of the year. Myself and Kivo 4V Mandy are doing a soda, and I threw in a little bit of fun into the video, and I want to see who catches it. But it's pretty cool. Other than that, I'll be streaming on TikTok almost every day an activation. You want to say, hey, is James really at McDonald's doing FT8 in a 7-fer, or is he really at the park? Just go over to TikTok and you'll probably find me streaming over there. But I stream over there daily and we have a good time. And when it gets lull or I get aggravated at somebody in the chat, it's not like YouTube. I just say crazy stuff on the stream and you get a lot of unedited stuff that you don't see on my videos. But I'll be dropping videos all the time as well, guys. Guys, thanks for hanging out. And we'll catch everybody on the air or on the stream. 73, everybody.
See you guys. 73.